question 3a. What problems did Moses face as he led the Israelites during the Exodus? 8 marks. So give me those problems Moses faced. Yes? But yeah, yes, they were attacked by the neighboring what? Tribes. Yes? Yes, hostile weather conditions. Yes, it was cold during the night, very cold, and very hot during the day. Yes. Lack of food and water. Yes. You wanted to say that, huh? To Moses. Yes. Yes. They worshipped idols. So, when the Israelites saw the Egyptian army following them, they panicked and turned against Moses. So, when the Israelites saw the Egyptian army following them, they panicked and turned against Moses. There was also, as we just told, lack of food and water in the wilderness. The people encountered unfriendly tribes in the wilderness whom they had to fight against. For example, the Amalekites. The people encountered unfriendly tribes in the wilderness whom they had to fight against. For example, the Amalekites. Moses had trouble uniting the people. He had trouble uniting the people. The people disobeyed Moses, for example, by worshipping the golden calf. There were dangers posed by wild animals, for example, snakes. Also is traveling through unfamiliar territories and routes. Traveling through unfamiliar territories and routes. So there was also difficulties in settling disputes among the people. Difficulty in settling disputes among the people. He also had trouble managing the people who were fatigued. Trouble managing the people who were fatigued. The Israelites were afraid of. They were afraid of the Canaanites, the might of the Canaanites when they saw it. The mighty of the Canaanites. They also angered Moses by breaking the what? The covenant. Moses was also a stammerer, so he had trouble communicating. The question number 3b. What was the significance of the traditional African initiation rites? 5 marks. So the significance of the traditional African initiation rites. So what is the importance of those initiation rites? Marking the change from one stage to another. For example, childhood to adulthood. Basically, you're being asked the importance of initiation, right? So marking the change from one stage to another, for example, childhood to adulthood. So providing an opportunity for the initiates to take out their new responsibilities. So it was an opportunity for the initiates to take their new responsibilities. Also to give the initiates a higher status, a new higher status in the community. It was giving the initiates a feeling of a new and higher status in the community. So another importance of the initiation rites is that it was bringing it was bringing families and clans together to celebrate. So you can say it was bringing the clans together to celebrate, or the families together to celebrate. It was also giving the initiates a sense of identity. A sense of belonging into a community. Or it was giving them an identity as members of the community. So it was giving the initiates a sense of belonging to a community. The last question. Give 5 reasons why the newly initiated young men lived together in a community for some time. So these newly initiated young men, why were living together in a community? Number 1, for proper monitoring of their healing. This is from KCSE 1995. All those questions I gave you from the KCSE. For proper monitoring of their healing, so that they could receive common teaching values. So to receive common teachings and values. To facilitate proper feeding for all. To facilitate proper feeding for all. So that they could undergo certain rituals before returning home. So they could go undergo certain rituals before returning home. It gave them an opportunity to socialize. It gave them an opportunity to socialize so that they could learn the secrets of their community. So they were together. The newly initiated young men lived together in order to learn the secrets of their community. It made it easy to provide them with guidance and counseling. They learned to live as brothers in these cemented age group relationships. They learned to live as brothers in these cemented age group relationships. Also to teach them to be dependent. They were also taught facts of life. And it was also to keep them away from members of the opposite sex and children. So it was to keep them away from members of the opposite sex and children.